flow of what you're doing for a moment? I'm sorry.
Pardon me?
Can I interrupt the flow of what you're doing for a moment?
Sure.
I have Jeremy Dewitte that was supposed to have been on your docket this morning. He turned himself in. He's bondable on the case, and so he posted, or family posted bond.
Okay.
But he has holds, which should have caused him to stay on your docket for this morning.
Correct.
But according to the folks I spoke with in the back, it just didn't find its way to where it needed to be. It fell off your docket, and so we're not on the afternoon docket, we're not on the morning docket, and...
Okay, so he still has the holds?
Yes, he's got holds.
Okay, Dexter?
I just found out they were gonna add him on second session.
Okay. Is there any way we can have him on first session?
I'm grateful for that, because I can't be here second session today.
Well, yeah, you're already here.
Well, that too, but, yeah, I can't come back today.
So you just want the holds addressed? And what are the holds for?
He's out on, there's an out on bond hold. Two out on bond holds.
Well, I don't need them.
Your office has filed a motion to revoke bond that's pending before.
So the clerk doesn't have the paperwork prepared yet for that, so, and they're gonna work to get him here. And we'll do that as quickly as we can. We are, gonna move second session up today anyhow.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be this afternoon, it's gonna be a little later this morning, but
Okay.
we'll work to get him here and get the paperwork here.
Should I just hang tight then?
Yes?
Okay,
Okay.
that works, thank you.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
All right, good morning, I'm Judge Carter. This is courtroom 1, session 2. Could I have the attorneys place their appearances on the record, please?
Elaine Fusco, State Attorney's Office.
Letitia Sala with the Office of Public Defender.
Thank you.
Morning, Your Honor. Amir Ladin on behalf of Jeremy Dewitte, who stands to my right.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Dewitte. Mr. Dewitte was actually arrested on 5 warrants, which he was ROR'd on. I believe the only issue before the court is the 2 out on bond forms, which are 19 CF 3928 and 20 CF 1853. I reviewed all of the new affidavits. All of the alleged offense dates occur prior to both of the out on bond forms.
Right.
The only one where there could potentially be an argument for a revocation of a bond, and I think you had briefly stated this earlier, would be in the 19 CF 3928. He had been arrested on February 15th of 2019, and I believe that's the Osceola County case. Is that correct?
I thought the only one was the 12733 case, but I may be mistaken, Your Honor.
I don't, from the ones that I looked at, I don't have the 12733. I have 19 CF 3928, which the arrest date was 11/15 of 19, and then he was rearrested on 20 CF 1853 in February. But I believe, did you say that, I think that the case where the motion to revoke bond pending, is that the 3928?
That's the 12733, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's the only one the state's filed a motion to revoke on, and as I understand the dates,
Okay.
in terms of offense dates versus arrest dates, and this is just based on analysis I went through with Judge Wish about a week or so ago, I think that's the only one where there's the potential argument to be made that there was a arrest while out on bond
Okay.
subsequent to that. So
I do not have before me today the 12733 case, so I'm not going to obviously do anything with
Sure.
that. Maybe you will want to look at the 19 CF 3928 case.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to take any action on any of those cases
I
today.
appreciate it. Thank you. It's pretty convoluted, I know.
Right. I mean, based on the information that I have, again, there could be a potential with those 2 cases based on the arrest dates, but he wasn't rearrested on those cases. They don't have anything to do with why he was brought in front of the court today.
Right, and he did turn himself in last night. He understands this may not be the last one. I mean, we're going to present him to court whenever we need to, and hopefully these will all get resolved in due time. But
Yes.
he's not leaving. He's not a flight risk. His wife is 5 months pregnant. Obviously, he's going to do what he needs to do to show up to court. They've all but shut his business down. I mean, all these offenses are
Sure.
dated months ago, so I hope the court recognizes all those things as well.
I do. Ms. Fusco?
Your Honor, I just got no packet, no information, and trying to sort out what's going on and really just have not had adequate time to prepare for this. I do know that this morning, the Deputy Bureau Chief, Stephen Miller, was in our office inquiring about this exact case and had come all the way over here because he was very concerned about it.
Where is he?
He didn't know he wasn't aware of, that we were going to have the hearing now. So I've been trying to get in touch with him, but haven't been able to get.
But he was here in the building?
Early this morning, really early this morning, but he, we didn't know the circumstances and we didn't know the time of the hearing. So I don't know if there's any way we could bump him to later in the day so that someone from our office would notice, and who knows what's going on with the case and the motions and so forth could be available. Maybe in courtroom too, if you're not going to be here, I'm not sure.
I'm not going to reset the hearing. Again, I've put everything on the record, all of the different case numbers that he's here on. There are no offense dates that he was just arrested for that conflict with the out on bond cases. He wasn't rearrested on any of the out on bond cases, and everything that he was arrested for happened prior to both of the arrest dates for the cases for which he's out on bond for. I can't revoke his bond on those. If there's an argument to be made that there is one of the cases that could potentially cause for a bond to be revoked, the proper method for that is to file a motion to revoke bond, which Mr. Ledan has indicated a motion has been filed and is pending hearing. And I think it's a better vehicle for the trial court to take a look at all of the cases at the same time and determine if there's in fact a reason for the bond to be revoked. But based upon what the court has in front of it today, I wouldn't, there's nothing to revoke. He hasn't been
Right.
rearrested.
I think there were also some issues regarding no contact orders, and I'm not sure the circumstances surrounding that either.
Again, he has not been brought before the court on a new law violation. He was released on his own recognizance, and whatever was put in those warrants would be the conditions upon which he would be released. I'm not taking any action on the out on bond cases because they don't conflict with the dates, and I'm not going to add any new conditions onto Mr. Dewitte.
Thank you, Your
Okay?
Honor.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate the court addressing that this morning as well.
You're welcome, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I now just heard from him. If we could hold up. Dexter, can we hold him until I... He's saying to ask the court to no bond on the outstanding cases and to ask to include no
Ms.
contact.
Fusco, hold on. The opposing counsel on that case is not here, so I'm not going to have an ex parte communication about that
The
case.
counsel already left.
And that's over. That case is over. Yeah. And yeah. Good morning, sir.
How you doing?
Your name?
Kip Young Cornelius.
Sir, you were here in 20 CF 2646. You were arrested for robbery.
No, I was.
I'm not saying that you did it, sir. I'm just telling
No,
you
I
why
was.
you're here.
I just in here a couple of days ago. $250 for trespassing.
Right, so this is an add-on charge.
I was
They-
working for OCSO. I have a family and stuff like that.
I understand,
Chief,
Mr. Cornelius. But you're not to return to the
Orange County
courthouse?
Sheriff's Office. I was
Mr. Kip, you can't talk when I'm talking,
with
okay?
the track tires on the
Mr.
bicycle.
Kip.
All right.
Thank you. You can't return to the poorhouse. You can't have any contact with the victim.
I can't go to the where?
The poorhouse.
Where's the poorhouse?
It's on Orange Avenue. So avoid that area.
Oh, where I got arrested at?
Correct.
The bar?
Right, exactly. Okay? Your bond, sir, is $2,500. Thank you.
Is there any way, what am I charged with, ma'am?
Robbery.
Who's the victim?
It's a worker from the bar. They're alleging that you stole her food container out of her hand and threw it at her. Okay? Thank you.
Was it that evening?
Come on, kids. Come on. Step out.
Yeah, can I get my paperwork?
Yeah.
Is there anything I have to sign?
No.
Nope, you're good. Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
Your name?
James Nesmith.
Tell me.
James Nesmith.
Mr. Naismith, this is case number 20MO317. You were arrested for open container and state misdemeanors. There's probable cause. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. Was there an offer for Mr. Naismith?
Yes, Your Honor. Adjudication of guilt, 4 days with credit time served, court costs.
All right.
I accept.
All right, so I'll just need you to sign the plea form, please. It has 3 days, is that right? 3 days. Thank you.
I'm going back to school.
Mr. Naismith, did you read the plea form before court, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions about any of the rights you're giving up?
No. Is he? It's
You
over
okay?
with. Yeah, it's kind of funny because you never seen a wine or a person that really drinks. He walked up to me and he handed me his wine and the apparatus. You feel me? The reason why, because the police was coming behind us and I didn't see that.
Okay.
No, sir. It's okay.
Well, Mr. Naismith, did you still want to enter the plea?
Yes, I accept.
Okay. Are you on probation?
No, ma'am. I'm go back to school. I'm sorry.
Do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen that this plea will subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you taken any drugs, alcohol, or medication that would affect your ability to understand what's happening in court today?
No, ma'am.
All right, sir, I'm going to accept your plea, adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 4 days in jail. You have credit for 3 days' time served. You will have to pay court costs, which will be due by February 27th of 2021. You have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court in writing, sir. You had a question, Mr. Naismith?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, your name?
Good morning, Jose Flores.
Mr. Flores, you're here in 20 CF 2634. You were arrested for principal in the first degree to shooting into an occupied dwelling.
Yes, ma'am.
I do not find probable cause for the offense. Ms. Fusco, did you want to be heard? Yes.
We would ask for 24 hours, Your Honor, to get a supplemental report.
Sure. Okay, so Mr. Flores, I'm going to stay the bond at this time at $5,000. The state has 24 hours to provide the court with additional information to support the factual basis for the charge. If they're not able to provide that and you have not posted your bond, you will be released on your own recognizance tomorrow.
So I'll just be released like that?
Tomorrow, if the state doesn't provide additional information.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Could you speak as to the element missing, Your Honor, in the affidavit?
Any and all. It's all conclusory. They just say probable cause exists that he discharged a firearm. I don't know how they know that. They heard gunshots in the area, and they found casings in the car, but I have no idea how they know that he shot the gun.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me?
No. Please don't talk. Thank you. Ma'am, good morning. Your name?
Nayeli.
Are you Juarez Gonzalez?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. You were arrested in 20 CF 2633 for principal in the first degree to shooting into an occupied dwelling. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Again, Ms. Fusco, there is not probable cause to establish the offense in this case.
Okay. Your Honor, we would like to ask for 24 hours to supplement the report.
All right, I'll grant that request. Ma'am, at this time, I'm going to stay your bond at $5,000. If the state is unable to provide the additional information to support the basis for your charge, you'll be released tomorrow, if you haven't posted the bond.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
This over here.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Lilly, I forgot to inform you that you have reporting requirements when you're released from the jail.
That's what I've been doing, man.
I know, but every time you come back in here, it triggers it again, and I have to tell you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Sir, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Tell me your name, please.
Larry Bailey.
Mr. Bailey, this is case number 20MM1586. You were arrested for battery. There is probable cause. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Mr. Bailey, you are not to have any contact with the alleged victim. You are not to possess any weapons or any firearms. I'm going to place you on pretrial release at this time, sir, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take a second. That's the number to call your attorney.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name?
Joshua Rosenberger.
Sir, you are here for an out-of-county warrant from Volusia County for a violation of probation for robbery by sudden snatching. Your bond is set at none, sir. It's the same case. Volusia County is going to come pick you up, and you'll see a judge when you get there.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you Ms. Schwartz?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Schwartz, you're here in 20 CF 1787 for a determination of counsel hearing. You're seeking the appointment of the public defender.
Yes, ma'am.
I reviewed your affidavit. You do qualify, so I'll appoint their office to represent you at this time. Ms. Fowler's going to give you some paperwork that'll have the contact information on it that you need to get in touch with their office.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's the number to call your attorney. Perfect, thank you.
Good morning, your name?
Shayna Espinal.
Ma'am, this is 20 CF 2683. You were arrested for grand theft, third degree. There is probable cause. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Your bond, ma'am, on that case is $500. You also have 20 MM 1593. You were arrested for petty theft, and 20 MM 1592, also petty theft. Bond on each of those cases will be $100. You're not to have any contact with the victim, and you're not to return to the scene. Thank you, ma'am. Sir, good morning. Your name? Mr. Herrera? Is that correct? Sir, you are here in 20 CF 2681 and 20 CT 204. I will appoint the public defender to represent you on both cases. There's probable cause for driving while license suspended. Your bond will be $100. And you have also arrested for grand theft of a motor vehicle, possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, possession of cocaine, possession of marijuana, not more than 20 grams, and possession of drug paraphernalia. There is probable cause for those offenses. Bond on count 1 is $2,500. Bond on count 2 is $150. Bond on count 3 is $150. Bond on count 4 is $100, and bond on count 5 is $100. Thank you, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name?
Keith Hinkle.
Mr. Hinkle, sir, you are here in 20 CF 2679. You were arrested for trafficking in oxycodone greater than 14 grams, less than 28 grams, and trafficking in a controlled substance greater than 4 grams. I find that there is probable cause. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
On count 1, sir, your bond is going to be $15,000. Bond on count 2 is going to be $5,000. I'm also going to place you on pretrial release. Sir, you're going to report once a month in person, and you're going to have random urinalysis testing.
Okay.
Okay? You're not to possess or consume any controlled substances without a valid prescription.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell me your name, please.
Sean Matthew.
Mr. Matthew, you're here in case number 19 CF 13853. You were arrested for sale and delivery of methamphetamine pursuant to a probable cause warrant. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you, sir. Your bond is $2,500. Thank you.
Hey.
Ma'am, good morning.
Good morning, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Tell me your name, please.
Christina Wilmo.
Ma'am, this is 20 CF 2682. You were arrested for possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, possession of cocaine, possession of cannabis, possession of drug paraphernalia, and bringing a controlled substance into a county facility. There's probable cause for the offenses, ma'am. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Your bond on count 1 is $1,000. Your bond on count 2 is $150. Bond on count 3, $100. 4, $100. 5, $150. Thank you.
Here, take this with you.
Your name, sir?
Jason Young.
Mr. Young, you are here in 20 CT 1529. You were arrested for driving while license suspended. There is probable cause. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. Was there an offer for Mr. Young?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
What I tell you is I'm gonna kill you, and she probably don't understand it today. I didn't. Well, I'm gonna tell you, George, so I will tell you, George,
Oh, no, the David? Yeah. Did I have one? Yeah. Sorry about that. I got scooped up.
Yo, what your name is again? Come in, yo, when you're talking to me, don't put your hands up. What one about it? You could take it on your one. Next time, I will strike back. Meaning, don't touch. Meaning, don't. No, judges, I see, but that's not. Meaning, me,
All right, I'm not gonna be able to resolve Mr. Young's case today. This would habitualize him if he were to enter a plea. I'm gonna stay your bond, Mr. Young, at $500, and I'm not gonna revoke your out on bond case. All
Thank
right?
you.
Thank you, sir.
Take this with you, that's